Hey guys, it's Tiffany from Super Easy Math. Today's math problem of the day says solve. We have 3x squared minus 20x plus 3. Well, when I have a problem like this and it says solve, what it's asking me to do is calculate the value of x. So for this example, in order to do that, I'm going to use the quadratic formula. And when using the quadratic formula, I want to realize that my first coefficient of my x squared value is a. The coefficient of my regular x that has no exponent is b, and the constant is c. So the quadratic formula is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And I'm going to consider the a, b, and c value that I just clarified up here to plug into the formula. So instead of minus b, when I'm rewriting the formula here, I'm actually going to write negative 20 in place of the b. However, that would give me a minus negative 20, which just ends up being a positive 20. So I'm going to write just a plain old 20 in this case. So it's 20 plus or minus the square root of b. Remember, we just decided that b is negative 20. And just to note, you always take the sign in front of the coefficient that you're dealing with. Even if it was the c term, you would take the sign in front. If this was a minus 3 in the problem, whenever you write c in your quadratic formula, you're going to write negative 3. So this would be negative 20 squared minus 4. A is 3 and c is 3. Now I'm going to write all of that over 2a. And so we have 3 right there. So now I'm going to multiply and calculate this as best as I can. So the 20, nothing happens to that out here. So that becomes plus or minus the square root of, now we have negative 20 squared. So that's 20 times 20, which is 400. And then the two negatives become positive. So I'm just going to write a plain positive 400 here. Minus, I have 4 times 3 times 3, which is 36. And then all of that's over 6. Now I want to see what I can pull out of this radical. If I were to subtract the 436, if I were to subtract the 400 and the 36, I would get 364, and that's over 6. And when you do that, you have 20 plus or minus the square root of 364 over 6. So now I need to figure out how I can break down that 364 even more. So you have a few different choices. You can do prime factorization. So 364, and that basically ends up breaking down into 2 times 91. And so this lets you know that you can take out 2's, okay? And you're going to end up with 20 plus or minus 2 square root 91 over 6. Now, I'm not going to consider what's under the radical, but I am going to consider the 2, the 20, and the 6, and I'm going to simplify all of that. So what can go into 2, into 20, and into 6? The answer would be 2. And when I divide all of those by 2, I end up with 10 plus or minus the square root of 91 over 3. And that's my final answer for today's math problem of the day. Guys, if you could please like this video and subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it because it helps me so much. And as always, here's tomorrow's math problem of the day. See if you can solve it before I do, but don't forget to head over to supereasymath.com, click on math videos, and you can get access to all of my videos where I teach everything in order with notes the way you need it.